Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is gonna be on The Acolyte, Season 1. Okay, sorry it took me a couple days to get this video out. I've been kind of busy the past couple of days, but hey, better late than never. And I'm actually gonna be trying to pump out a few more videos per week because I've got a stack of stuff to do. I still got to do a Halo Season 2 for you guys. I got House of the Dragon coming out. It's, the season finale is tonight. Cannot wait. So you'll be getting a review on that. I got Trap coming up. I've got Borderlands coming up this weekend. So a lot of stuff to review for you guys, so stay tuned. But anyway, The Acolyte, Season 1. Now, the past couple of shows, I loved Ahsoka. I was kind of on the edge with Obi-Wan. I liked everything with Darth Vader in that show. Everything else kind of crap, personally. Andor was awesome. So we've gotten, some good shows and some not so good shows. But that being said, Acolyte was my most anticipated show of the year as far as Star Wars goes. And was really excited because it's about, the Sith coming back and how they came back and that whole story about maybe the first Sith, since 1,000 years ago. And was it as good as I thought it was going to be? No! Gosh, they just missed the ball on this one, I'm telling you. It started out strong, and I thought it was going to be awesome because we had a stacked cast. I mean, you have Carrie-Anne Moss, you have Daphne Keene, from Logan. You had the guy from Squid Game. I can't remember his name. So I was really expecting some great stuff from this show. And not just from the actors, but just from the story from what I thought this was going to be. But it ended up not even being what I thought it was going to be. It was kind of silly and boring. Like I said, it started off strong, but man, it went downhill after that. Now, I have to give credit where credit is due. Like I said, the first 10 minutes of the first episode I thought was really solid, with Carrie-Anne Moss fighting the girl. And, it ends up that she's a twin of someone else. So everybody thought it was the other twin. But they wrapped it up in like 2 episodes. There was no mystery behind it. They found out it wasn't her and that was it. But man, this show really slowed down after that. And then episode 5 I thought was fire. So I thought that, yes, maybe it started off up here, then it kind of went in a downhill trajectory, and then it went uphill for an uphill trajectory. And episode 5 I thought was really solid. But then it went right back downhill. They kept on going back in time and forward in time, and I just hate it when shows do that and jump around. Just give us a straight story and a straight plot, and that's all we need. But this had a bunch of convoluted plots going on that I really wasn't interested in. And I did think that it ended strong. And I'm actually excited for a season 2, but I don't know if they're going to get it because the reviews have not really been that great, and for good reason, because this show really lagged along, and it got to a point to where I wasn't even excited about the episodes. I just was ready to get the show over with by the time it was done. So I really hope they step up their game if they do a season 2, because this show really lacked a lot. And there was a promise of Yoda being in the show, and I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for you because I don't want you to go into it thinking what I thought, that Yoda was in this show. Yes, he's in the show. In the last second of the last episode, you see the back of his head. And that's it. So that was really disappointing. The reveal of who the Sith is in the show was kind of disappointing. You could see it coming a mile away. I already knew who it was before he even took his mask off. So that kind of just left me like, it's okay. So I guess overall my emotions about this show was just meh. Like I said, I could probably just watch episode 5 and I would be fine. I'd love to watch it again, as a matter of fact, because I thought the fight scenes in that episode were really strong and great, and some of the best lightsaber duels we've had in a while. So I was happy for that episode, but everything else, guys, was kind of lackluster. It was predictable and just kind of boring, in my opinion, honestly. But we got great things coming up. Hopefully in Star Wars, they announced a new movie coming, so I'm really ready to get back in the theater with Star Wars. I'm tired of them doing these shows when they could just focus their money and attention on the greater storylines in Star Wars, which make them theatrical, you know. But it's not all about what I think. What do you think? You know, this stuff is subjective. A lot of people liked the show and a lot of people hated the show. I didn't hate it. I just felt, you know, kind of bored with it and was hoping for a lot more. My expectations were really high. Maybe that's why I was let down, because I got them so high. But honestly, I was ready for the show to be over when it was over. And hopefully whatever's coming next will be greater than this. Like I was saying, it's not all about what I think. What do you think? Have you seen the Acolyte Season 1? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!